The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo Ron.
Before you say anything, I saw what happened out there with the attack, and I want you to know those four crossed a line, and they will be disciplined accordingly. After the Dusty Classic.
Let me guess. DIY or getting into the tournament? That's some punishment. Getting exactly what they wanted.
They're one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history, with 3 prior Dusty Classic appearances. I had to put them in. It's what's best for business.
Yeah? Well, when Hector and I get in, I'll handle their punishment personally.
Let's see how you work as a team. Then we'll talk about getting you in the tournament.
What are you thinking for our first match?
This tag match could headline the next show. You down?
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Here to remind the world who he is, the Archetype.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the Archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future.
Under the Archetype's guidance, Hector Flores has become a threat to any superstar.
And his partner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
And his competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime. Do you believe in miracles? Tag team action is now underway. Got a favorite in the ring here?
Honestly, I like both teams' chances. Some might think there's a clear advantage here, but that's the thing about tag action. Isolating and chopping away at one opponent can really sway the favor towards any underdog team.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Williams falling victim to an onrush now.
If Williams can just weather this storm, he'll be fine. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Incoming! What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, man!
Oh! And he throws the opposition back into the ring. He's locked up here.
Absolutely show it off. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Textbook fireman's carry takeover. That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Williams falling victim to an onrush now.
If Williams can just weather this storm, he'll be fine. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Oof, the knee connecting with the back of the neck.
A bone-rattling knee.
This is not looking good for him.
I'd be embarrassed if I were taking this kind of butt whooping.
German suplex released. Knife-edge chop echoing through the arena. He's mounted an all-out assault right now.
Yeah, this is what...
Achilles lock. Torture time. Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
He's got something in mind. What a wrist clutch suplex. With authority. Front face lock applied. Hooks the leg. Hoisted up and driven down, fisherman style.
Kane Williams recovered from that.
They're making the save. Breaking up the pin.
Not leaving anything up to chance there.
Oh, just stomping the midsection here.
With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air. Williams falling victim to an onrush now.
If Williams can just... Weather this storm, he'll be fine. Rolling neck snap.
Williams falling victim to an onrush now.
If Williams can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it.
Here are your winners, Leo and Hector Flores.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get...
What do you think of this tag match I put together?
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
Say what you will about this comeback, but their archetype is not taking any shortcuts. That willingness to grind says something about who he is.
It says he's stubborn. In this business, sometimes the shortcut is the path to the top. Walking down to the ring, and boy, does he
A man of honor in a world without any. Here comes Yoshiki Inamura.
Time for some tag team action. These two will be starting things off for their respective teams as we get into this. Clubbing blow.
He saw that one coming.
Great job anticipating Briggs. And Briggs hits him off with the pads.
Using the sharp point of the elbow. Just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. A stipulation like this clearly has to favor the more vicious superstar.
That's true, but you can't always predict who that is going to be. No DQ has a way of bringing out the bloodthirsty rage inside even the most well-mannered superstars.
And now Briggs is under immense pressure. If Briggs can just weather this storm, he'll be fine. Forearm straight to the face. Reversal. And that turns things around. Carrying into jeopardizing position here. He taps in his partner.
Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
Turning the tables.
the script with a...
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Shifted that into a DDT.
From behind. German suplex. Inamura seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Inamura is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. What a barrage of stops. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Drop kick finds its mark.
And there's the tag. It's about time. Thunderous power slam. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, Briggs put a little extra oomph into that one.
Oh, ouch. Great ducking and dodging.
Brutal club.
Propping him up in the corner.
Great job anticipating Briggs. Over the elbow.
Face lock applied. Hooks the leg. Hoisted up and driven down fisherman style. Can that finish Briggs? Cover. This could be all over.
Here are your winners.
You and Hector have been looking good out there. It's no surprise you had your own wrestling school with how quickly you brought him up to speed.
It sounds like you were about to give me good news.
I am. You've earned your way into a qualifying match for the Dusty Classic. Win, and you and Hector are the last team in.
Then that's what we'll do. Hector's ready, and so am I.
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Hector's ready before I give him a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Shawn Michaels and get a few more reps in first? There's no...
Book it. We're ready. Even if we gotta earn this the hard way.
Great, I'll make it official. Good luck.
The Archetype and Hector Flores, a team thrown together by fate in hopes of sneaking into the Dusty Classic.
The following contest is a qualifying match for the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Leo, Ron, D.O., and Hector Flores.
Oh, let me tell you, pairing a hungry superstar like Hector Flores with a veteran like the Archetype, who has achieved nearly as much success as anyone in this business, this could be a very exciting team to watch.
If they don't fall apart, Booker, chemistry matters. And with a Dusty Classic spot at stake here, time is not on their side.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 595 pounds, Hank Walker and King Legend, Hank and King!
In a high-stakes qualifying match like this, how does a new team like the Archetype and Flores handle the brute force of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger?
The only chance they've got is if the Archetype can guide Hector through the fire. Walker and Ledger are no frills, all impact. If Hector gets caught off guard, it could be lights out before the tournament even begins.
The Archetype's been in the fire. He knows how to weather a storm. They might just surprise people.
And he retaliates. Being placed in the corner here. Counters! Knife-edge chop going through the arena.
Tag made. Oh, wait a minute, still maintaining control. Oh, yes, big shot right to the gut.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are trying to find their footing while forcing their way into the Dusty Classic.
Big Hurricane Rana right on target.
Oh, Ledger holding him at bay. He's locked up.
Going nuclear with an atomic drop.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Punch connects. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And that canceled out Ledger's offense. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Looks like he just got rocked there.
Well, he's still relatively fresh, but it definitely wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner rather than later.
What a barrage of stops. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Drop with a surprise chop block. Wow.
What grace. Float over to the DDT. Oh, what a forearm. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
A little disrespect.
Yeah, humiliation.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Smack down with the STO.
Knee right to the face.
Ledger at the mercy of his opponent. Into the cover. This might be it.
Here are your winners, Leo, Ron, D.O., and Hector Flores.
Flores and the Archetype proved tonight they're not just holding their own, they're building something real.
One win does not make a team, but it does give you something to build on. The pressure will only get heavier once the Dusty Classic begins.
Well, look who drew the short straw and has to face me and Ricky Saints in the first round. I'm sure you were looking forward to getting a crack at DIY, but we aren't stepping aside so a relic and his sidekick can settle some scores.
You better hope you're as good in the ring as you are running your mouth.
And you better hope it doesn't take another 2 years to recover from what Ricky and I do to you.
Big talk. We'll see how chatty you are with your jaw wired shut.
Hector Flores and the Archetype certainly not content just to get into this tournament.
The following is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament first round match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Leo Ron, K.O. and Hector Flores.
Just watching these two make their way to the ring, they seem more confident, more in sync than in the qualifier last week.
For their sake, they better be. Ethan Page is determined to end this chapter of the Archetype's comeback right here in round one.
Here comes all ego.
And their opponents, first, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, all ego, Ethan Page.
This is the revolution.
The sensational Ricky Saints. Already such an impressive career for this young man.
And his partner, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Rick.
Flores and the Archetype turned heads with a qualifying win last week, but they won't be flying under the radar here in round one.
Exactly. Page and Saints have had time to scout them, pick apart the footage, and prepare a counter-attack. No surprises this week.
That's the game. One good performance gets people talking, but it also gets people planning. They'll need to evolve if they want to make it out of the first round. Oh my goodness.
Ethan in a bit of danger.
Ethan's toughness needs to kick in here.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
What a barrage of stops.
Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense. Big forearm.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
A little disrespect.
Yeah, humiliation.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let
Into the cover.
an easy kick out there.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
With both teams throwing everything at this, the first round of the Dusty Classic is turning into a battle of will as much as skill.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
He has Page in his grasp.
They used every muscle to deliver those suplexes. And Page fends him off.
style. Ethan's chances are fading.
Goes for the pin.
Here are your winners, Leo Braun, P.O. and Hector Flores.
How did I end up going on a
Bravo. Must be nice having a career-long head start and still getting to play the underdog. Real inspiring.
Keep talking, Paige. Sounds like you need the noise to drown out the loss.
Oh, this loss? It will be a forgotten footnote in my career.
So far, it seems like your entire career is a forgotten footnote.
Yeah? Well, I'll be seeing you again. And I'm gonna get my win back in front of a way bigger audience.
Or you won't. And this will just be an unsatisfying ending to this one-sided rivalry.
Solid win. Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Hector. For you, it's a side road. For him, it might be the whole map.
Trust me, I'm all in. If I'm tagging with someone, I'm fighting for both of us. That's the job. I don't take that lightly.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
Flores in the archetype, looking to build off last week's first-round victory.
The following is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament Semi-Finals match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Leo Braun, P.O. and Hector Flores.
Just look at the body language, man. Last round, they were trying to prove something. Now, they look like they belong here.
Confidence is good, Booker, but comfort gets you eliminated. Second round's where the pretenders get exposed.
Your boy is bossy.
And here he comes, the one and only Trick Williams.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
The archetype has been through so many battles, you've got to think he can rely on that experience against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
Don't forget, some of that experience is losing matches like the one against Braun Breaker. Something I'm sure he'd rather forget.
The archetype has forgotten more than his opponents might ever know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him teach everyone some lessons tonight.
Big clothesline. He goes for the quick pin. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
Oh my word, a hard landing on...
With the greatest of ease.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
What a barrage of stomps.
Things now not going well for Javon.
Javon's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. That was a showing of control and keep up. Oh, my goodness.
Round 2 of the Dusty Classic finds two teams fighting for a spot in the finals. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Oh, dead center of the chest there.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
And he's feeling himself now. This crowd got him fired up.
He's able to beat the count just in time. He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
He's peaking now, absolutely reaching another level.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
And now is perhaps the time to do whatever you can to tag your partner.
Oh, my goodness.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. What a counter!
Finding a way to throw his opponents assault.
Yeah, Evans able to momentarily stop the damage, but will he also gain command of this match?
Specifically targeting the leg.
Targeting the leg. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
The left count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Things now not going well for Javon.
Javon's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Small package driver. Believe it or not, this one is called a draw.
We've got time. Restart the match.
The archetype has been through so many battles, you've got to think he can rely on that experience against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
Don't forget, some of that experience is losing matches like the one against Braun Breaker. Something I'm sure he'd rather forget.
The archetype has forgotten more than his opponents might ever know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him teach everyone some lessons tonight.
Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty.
You can just tell they want to break their opponent down.
Blow right there, dog.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Oh, my goodness.
Evans is getting picked apart right now.
Javon has to turn this around and quick.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Arm wringer applied.
Destructive arm breaker. Reaching out to the crowd for support.
Here are your winners,
That was not just a victory. It was growth and leadership. The archetype is exceeding all expectations as the cornerstone in this team.
They might have begun as a late pairing, but they're now only one win away from making Dusty Classic history.
Man, I can't sit still. I feel like I've got lightning in my veins.
You sure it's not just the 6 energy drinks you crushed about 10 minutes ago?
Only partially. We're about to get into the ring with DIY, and after what they did to Joel, and what they tried to do to me...
They made it personal. No doubt.
It's more than that. This is it. A shot to finally break through. My whole life, people overlooked me. My own father didn't think I was good enough to represent the El Mago name. I've always been next to the thing that's happening. One more win, and I'm finally not just part of somebody else's story. I'm writing my own.
No one can say you haven't earned that ink.
Thanks. And hey, if we pull this off, who says we stop there? We could take all of WWE by storm. Tag titles, main events. We could be the next big team.
Yeah. Look, let's just keep our eyes on tonight. Gargano and Ciampa are still in the way. Let's show them they picked the wrong targets.
El hambre que está consumiendo tu...
Flores and the Archetype, one match away from glory.
The following contest will determine the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament winner. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Leo Ron, G.O. and Hector Flores.
This Dusty Classic final has got some real heat on it, man. DIY didn't just start a fight. They accidentally created their opponents.
I'll be curious to see if Flores can keep his emotions in check. This might be the biggest match of his career with a chance at WWE Tag Team Gold also at stake. I would not be surprised to see him lose his composure.
I have no doubt the Archetype will keep him locked in, man.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 407 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Gargano and
What makes DIY so dangerous isn't just the offense. They came out of nowhere to target Hector and his partner. They are unpredictable.
You're not just mad. You're trying to outthink them, and that's messing with your head, man, and your rhythm. You hesitate, and dudes like Gargano just don't miss.
It's not just the fight. That mental battle could be the hardest thing to overcome tonight. What a barrage of stomps.
Gargano is finding himself at a disadvantage. Gargano has to retreat and rethink his strategy.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Knife edge chop, wicked chop.
That was an aggressive form there.
Yeah, humiliation.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus. What a barrage of stomps.
He's completely on defense now.
He's really struggling here, and you can tell it's getting to him. Oh, boom!
Taken down by the neck.
The Archetype trying to lead Hector Flores to a Dusty Classic victory tonight. STO takedown. Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
experience, attitude, and they rose every single time. So much for DIY's attack slowing them down.
Now they're standing in that ring with Shawn Michaels being awarded the Dusty Cup and a future chance at Tag Team Gold.
Let's not rewrite history. They may both be awarded that trophy, but make no mistake, this was the Archetypes Tournament.
DIY started this, and we just finished it.
Revenge and a tournament win? Few better reasons to celebrate. That was a heck of a sacrifice you made. You didn't just step in, you stepped off your own path to do it. I could have blown up in your face. But instead, you elevated both of you.
I was happy to do it.
Well, that's a lot easier for you to say when you're standing next to the trophy.
True.
Main roster. After all this time, I finally did it.
I think you mean we did it. Together. You made quite the team, Hector. And I'm proud to be able to share this with you.
No one wins a tournament like this alone. And it'll take both of you to take the titles off a team like the New Day.
We'll be ready.
That's right. The Hector type will not be defeated.
We're still workshopping team names. That one's, I wouldn't call it a contender, but it is a name that's been said aloud and doesn't need to be spoken again.
I guess that one does need work.
Sounds like you got some things to talk about. I'll leave you to it. Aldous wants you on SmackDown ASAP, so I'll figure out the quickest way to get the two of you.
Sounds like a road trip. It'll give us a chance to talk strategy, maybe come up with some new music, matching gear.
We'll see about all that, but yeah, Hector and I will head to SmackDown. Then, we can officially put the rest of the roster on notice.
100%.
Let's do this.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Next up, Hector Flores and the Archetype here to announce their plans in the SmackDown Tag Team Division.
Spoilers, Byron. Jeez.
Right? You know I came back focused on one thing. The WWE Championship. That's still my goal, but Hector and I are about to take the best damn detour.
Detour? Seriously? The WWE Tag Team Championships aren't some side quest. They are main path. It should be the champions holding a press conference, not you two. This is a waste of time and an insult to the WWE Universe.
The only person wasting anyone's time is you, Xavier. We won the Dusty Classic by beating 3 top teams and earned a title shot.
Championship opportunity.
However you want to say it, we earned it.
Let's talk about what you and your side piece have actually earned.
Side piece?
These two undeserving scabs don't deserve to breathe the same air as the greatest tag team of the 21st century. You beat 3 teams for an ugly trophy after being partners for 3 minutes.
Well, at least we're both here. Where's Kofi?
Settle down, young boy. The grown-ups are talking.
Enough, Xavier. You have from now until next week on SmackDown to finish all your complaining. Because that's when Hector and me win your WWE Tag Team Championships.
If you even make it there.
All right, let's give a hand to the challengers and one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods.